My name's Mark, and you're listening to Head Straight. Hello, you lot, and welcome back. So before we start, I just want to say something really clearly. This season isn't going to be about fixing yourself. It's not about becoming louder or tougher or more confident or more impressive. And it's definitely not about turning you into some kind of motivational poster version of a human being. Season 5 is going to be all about impact, the kind that you're already having, whether you notice it or not. Because here's something that most people never get told. You don't have to try to matter to matter. You already affect the people around you through your tone, your reactions, the way that you handle pressure, the way that you show up when things are uncomfortable, or the way that you repair things when you get them wrong. And most of us massively underestimate that. We grow up thinking impact only counts if it's big, loud, visible, or dramatic. Like, unless you're leading something, changing something, or standing out somehow, well, you don't really count. But real life doesn't work like that. Most impact happens quietly, in ordinary moments with ordinary people, on days where nothing special seems to be happening. And this season is about helping you see that more clearly, and then live a bit more deliberately because of it. Not perfectly, not impressively, just with honesty. Over the next 8 episodes, we're going to walk through something very simple but very grounding. We'll start by looking at the quiet ways you already make a difference, even on days when you feel invisible or pointless. Then we'll talk about leadership, not the loud, bossy version, but the kind that comes from steadiness and presence. We slow things down and ask the question most people avoid. What do you actually stand for? And how does that shape your choices? We'll talk about speaking up, not dramatically, not confrontationally, but in ways that protect your self-respect without blowing things up. We talk about what happens when you get it wrong in front of people, how to take responsibility without destroying yourself with shame. We look at influence and why trying to inspire people usually backfires, why authenticity beats performance every time. We widen the lens and talk about empathy, contribution, and why life can feel oddly empty when everything stays focused only on you. And finally, we step back and look at legacy, not the end-of-life kind, the everyday kind. The reputation you're building without trying, the patterns you're practicing, the kind of presence you're becoming known for. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. You're already leaving a mark. Not because you're important, not because you're special, because humans remember how other humans make them feel. This season isn't here to pressure you. It's here to offer something steadier than that. Awareness, choice, and alignment. So you can stop drifting through situations on autopilot and start showing up in a way that actually sits right for you. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be fearless. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to live like your presence counts. Because it already does. So, are you up for it? Of course you are.